Hey guys, Fusa here, wedding photographer and blogger from New Jersey, participating in Tim King's 30-day vlog challenge. We're talking about SEO for photographers and small businesses. So first we tackled the question of what is SEO. Then we looked at how you can yourself compile your own keyword list by using Google's free keyword tool in their Google AdWords. Then we also looked at how to install the all-in-one SEO plugin for WordPress in order for you to blog with SEO in mind. Now that you have all these things in place and you're working with your SEO for your blog and your website, what's really important is not to lose visitors on site. And Google had something that they call a bounce rate. And a bounce rate is when somebody enters your site via a certain page, are they leaving or are they sticking around? And our goal is we're optimizing our websites and we want people to stick around. We want to provide content that is related to the keywords that we've been working on and provide content of what our website is really about. So if somebody arrives in your website, my website, and they're trying to find something that I don't have listed there, they're immediately going to leave. So it's important that you look at your website and that you reduce your bounce rate. How do you know about your bounce rate? Is by looking at your Google Analytics. If you haven't signed up yet, I strongly recommend you sign up for Google Analytics, and then you have to insert a code. It's very easy to do. If you use Show It when you export or in your subscription, your site, and you do a full publish so you could start getting your reports. And in your reports, you could look at if you have a high bounce rate. So it's great to have a really low, even under 1% bounce rate. That means people are sticking around and staying longer on your site. So here are 3 tips for you to reduce your bounce rate. Is number 1, look at your navigation. Is it easy? Is your website friendly? It may be the most gorgeous website, but is it complicated? Are things listed so people know where to go? Sometimes I see photographers with really awesome, great, fancy websites, but people don't automatically scroll bars. People don't automatically click on things. So you have to have instructions for people, and it has to be easy navigation. So design is very important. Also, you don't want to have things in there like ads or something weird or off that's going to make your website look like spam and you immediately lose people. Second tip is provide the content that you're really trying to rank for. So don't mix weddings and families, or don't mix like families and weddings in one blog post, because if that blog post comes up in a search query where somebody's looking, they click and they think it's about weddings and then they see families. This has nothing to do with specializing or brands. It's talking about content, and since I'm a photographer, I'm using those examples. So it's really important for you to provide correct content that's going to match what people are trying to find you. Thirdly, what's really important is really avoid external links. Sometimes I see people put in the Wedding Wire reviews, which is great and stuff, but if the person's going to click and leave your website to go somewhere else, like Wedding Wire or like something else, they might not come back. They might go and find another photographer. But despite that, though, Google's going to see it as your website is not a good website because people are leaving. They're not sticking around. So the more pages you have, the more info you provide, not just galleries, behind the scene videos you could do. Maybe take some of your best blog posts and create pages within your website and talk about it. Recently I've added recommendations and places where people should get engagement sessions done, and also wedding photos done, because that's a great resource that couples are always looking for, and it's nice to give something to the folks that do arrive on your website. I hope these tips are helpful. Remember to sign into your Google Analytics to look at your bounce rate. Next video, we're going to look at the Google Analytics a little bit more to look at visitors flow. Hey guys, Fusa Reese here. Whew. Okay, I can do this.